The Pharmacists Association of Belize has issued a fiery release accusing the Ministry of Health of making a mockery of their profession. The problem is the new Director of Drug Inspectorate, responsible for monitoring pharmacists, suppliers, and controlled drugs to ensure that all is in order and all are in compliance with the laws of Belize. They say the new director, Minister Contreras, is not qualified for the post.
To be a drug inspector, you have to be a registered pharmacist, have 5 years working experience, specialized training in the drug inspector, and have an associate or a diploma in pharmacy.
So where are those standards from?
Those standards, when the post was created, those were the qualification that was required of a drug inspector.
And Ms. Contreras does not have those qualifications?
She is not a registered pharmacist. We know that she just have, she has a bachelor in science in chemical pharmaceutical.
So what are you saying that she should have? Why are you saying that she's not qualified for this post? Just because she's not registered as a pharmacist?
The drug inspector, you have to be also familiar with the program in the pharmacy structure of the country, and with no working experience, not knowing what is happening in the industry in our country, we feel that she's not qualified to be that.
The association is not upset at the creation of the post, and in fact have advocated for it and the strengthening of laws to give that department teeth. But they are concerned at the lack of proper process behind the appointment, complicated by the political connections.
This person not being qualified, there's a way around it. The person can have a training, fine. But the fact that the person has no working experience, has no knowledge of the status quo of Belize in terms of what is happening. The fact that the person is very politically tied gives us that sense of what are you going to actually be looking at? Are you going to be subjected just to look at what you need to look at, or everything? And that's where it hurts us to think that it might just be a person that is groomed to be a rubber stamp. That's not our intention, by no means.
The association is angry because there are qualified and registered pharmacists who have been bypassed by what they call the backdoor and under-the-radar appointment of Contreras.
We have our School of Pharmacists, and we have been graduating pharmacy students every year. And they have been getting their license to be a registered pharmacist. At the moment, actually, we have pharmacists out there who are qualified and cannot find a job. They are working at Ready Call. And these are pharmacists, qualified, registered pharmacists, and cannot find a job. And we have been advocating for posts to be created within the ministry, because there is a need for a drug inspector, a director, drug inspector. That is a whole new need within the Ministry of Health. And we have been advocating for that. To say that there are qualified persons there, I don't believe that.
We have set our demands to rectify the situation, even if there is a progress in sessions of how to rectify it. We're willing to sit down and discuss these, but we want for the Ministry of Health to recognize the profession first of all, and know that whenever you do things, there are consequences to them, and we are prepared to go all the way.
As we told you, the association only learned of the creation of the post and the appointment of Contreras through a report in the news last week. Mike Rodon for News 5.